I haven't played that tune in a long time. I kind of improvised a little bit. Well, this is a 70s D-18, and this is one of those guitars that lived under the bed or something for most of its life. The customer's father owned it, grandfather, I don't remember which, but one of his relatives owned it. Never played it, and he finally got a hold of it and sent it to me and said basically treat it as if it was your guitar. So I went to town on it. And we put, I discussed it with him, of course, what we were going to do, but it now has Goto tuners on it, but these are Waverlys. These are Waverly tuners. Scallop button. It already has an ivory nut on it, so I didn't change the nut. I left it alone. I did shim it up just a little bit because it now has stainless steel frets on it, full stainless steel fret job. Did a neck reset on it. Boy, I took a lot off of this neck. I think I took about 65 thousandths off of the heel, which is twice what I normally do. So it needed a neck reset really, really, really bad. Took the popsicle brace out, scalloped the braces just a little bit, and amazingly the bridge is in the right place. This is one of the very, very few 70s that I see where the bridge is in the right place. And it plays in tune, naturally. So I left the bridge alone. Did not replace the bridge with anything fancy. It's a good looking piece of Indian rosewood, so nothing wrong with that. Did the bridge plate, got rid of the big rosewood bridge plate, and I put a black pick guard on it. He wanted a stock looking pick guard, so there's a black one. Gosh, there's no scratches at all on this guitar. Really good condition. It plays beautifully. I don't know what it is that makes some guitars, I know what it is. It's an accumulation of things. It's a certain neck size that fits my hand good, a low action, a response that you get out of the guitar. It's the accumulation of all those things that makes a really, really great guitar. Not necessarily the sound so much. The sound's part of it, but it's also just how does it feel in your hands, because that's what you're playing, with. I've had guitars that sounded great, but it's just hard to play. Like take the D-18, 1937 Authentic, for instance. The sound on those is just tremendous, but the neck taper is difficult. It's not bad when you go up here and stay there and stay here, but when you move up and down the neck and your hand is constantly expanding and constantly coming back this thing, and it throws me off. I guess I could get used to it, but I just like a more even taper. My Collings has an even taper. This guitar has a beautiful taper. It gets just a little thicker up in here, but it's a very smooth feel. It's got a little bit of a natural V to it. It's not a baseball bat rounded C shape. I really like the V. Not a sharp V, you know, it's not like this, but it's a nice rounded V. So the accumulation of those things is what makes a guitar comfortable. And everybody's different. Everybody likes different things. You know, some people like the taper. Some people, you know, whatever. But this particular guitar really feels good in my hands. It sounds great. It's got a lot of bass. I played it quite a bit last night, just making sure it was ready to go home, and really like it. Sounds good. Got a good feel to it. Light, man. That's what a D-18 really ought to be. I've had several of them come through, you know, that I thought, wow, this is really good for whatever reason. It's hard to predict, you know. It's hard to say, oh, I'm going to make this guitar honey the best one I've ever heard. You kind of got to let each guitar do its thing, but this one's nice. So